What's up, guys? It is Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles with another Marvel Legends series review. This is of Marvel's Kang. Hasbro had a second pre-order window for this figure on a re-release after the Loki series came out and Kang was introduced. I'm not sure whether or not that was it or they just found these in warehouses and decided to open it up. But I was absolutely greatly excited to get my hands on this figure. Kang is an amazing figure. Now, what is special about this Marvel Legends? It is the first pinless joint figure they ever tried. So this, from see if we can find the date, 2020 was the first figure to be pinless, almost 3 years ago. And they have hopefully in the future go leaps and bounds with this design, though we are still getting figures with pin joints. This was the start of it all. This was them challenging the current marketplace with other distributors, or not distributors, but manufacturers making pinless figures that were a higher price point, more desirable from some other collectors. So this is an amazing figure to do a review on and unpackaging because it's going to be iconic going into the history of Marvel Legends, showing that this is the first one they did. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what we have inside. I am not worried about keeping the packaging, so I'm just ripping at it. Alright, as you can see, it was a Joe Fix-It wave. This comes with the left leg, his gun, trigger fingers, two gripping hands, figure, and you see he has two fisted hands on. Let's get this Joe Fix-It. If you don't know, Joe Fix-It is a version of Greyhawk where he is more intelligent and becomes a mob boss throughout New York, controlling territory and businesses as a guy named Joe Fix-It, an alter ego of the Hulk. This is his gun. This thing is extremely heavy piece of plastic for a Marvel Legends weapon. I'm actually very impressed by the amount of plastic used in that, the sturdiness of it. Here we have Kang. You can see, look at this, pinless elbow, pinless legs. Let's get that light on. Get a little closer up. Look at that. Awesome, awesome figure there. Quickly go over articulation. Because of his helmet, his head will only look up that far, down that far. We have flexible plastic for this shirt over his body here. And it's flexible all the way around. I'm not sure if that would be removable if you add hot water. I don't think it is. I think these two pieces are one. But it hinders the shoulder movement upwards. I'm not sure you can go all the way around. You can. It really stretches it. Single jointed elbow goes a little slightly past 90 degrees. I had a problem bending. You have your wrist hinge. That bends wrist in that far, wrist up that far. Turns 360. Now, underneath this, I am not sure if there is ab crunch on this figure, if it's a body with it, but it gets a decent amount from the waist. It seems like there's a Yeah, I'm not sure how that's done. Maybe a ball peg where the waist connects. I'm trying to look in there. Looks like that might be the case. So you can look down that far. Back that far. You got thigh swivel right above the boot. Leg only kicks back that far. Forward, maybe a little further. It stretches at this part. There's flexible plastic here. Double jointed knees. Same angular articulation we have on almost all Legends. Some are hindered slightly due to boots, but ones that just have your standard foot like this has, they move extremely well. Quick close-up of the hands that he comes with. You got these two gripping hands. And his trigger hand. Alright guys, that's it for the review of Marvel's Kang. I say this is an excellent figure worth picking up. He is a very iconic character in the series. Secret Wars is a MCU movie that is showed to be a future release. We can only imagine that Kang the Conqueror is going to play a huge part in that. And prior to, it's already increased price. Prior to this re-release, it was up to about $50. I think these are going for $24. I'm not sure whether or not they have some. I know I had to repurchase it. Something happened where my payment didn't go through, though. Payment separate from this did. I had to reorder it, so it was available online. I haven't checked in a little while. Pick it up at $24.99. This may be the new Thanos of the MCU, in which case, if you want this figure in the future, and we're on movie 3 featuring Kang, you're going to be looking to pay in a very, very expensive price. And hype always builds around the comic book character when an MCU version drops. So I suggest getting it before that. Awesome figure. Iconic in the fact that it's the first one with pinless joints. Pick it up. Pick it up while it's cheap. It's not going to get any cheaper after a second re-release of this figure. Unless you're lucky finding it at an Ollie's or one of those discount stores that a store had a whole bunch of crates of it in the back. Started unloading some stock after they popped open a box of this, sent it off to any of your discount stores. If you're lucky enough to find it there, because it's already been there, then pick it up for that. But I wouldn't expect to see this guy there that much longer, considering they're emptying warehouses back on Hasbro's stock with the re-release or actually reprinting this figure, which I doubt, because they would have done something where we wouldn't have got an old Build-A-Figure and it would have been repurposed in a new box like they did with the Black Panther wave. So get him now. Already on a pinless joint. There's no reason for them to really overlook this figure. He has the new body type, the new body mold. The only thing they could possibly do is make it a double jointed elbow. Outside of that, I highly doubt that we're going to see any of these in the future. Pick it up. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Afterwards, I'm going to show some posed pictures. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications so you can be notified when I post a video. Alright guys, take care and see you later.